To the cottagecore dreamers, van life wanderers, and the entire aesthetic industrial complex, why does it feel my life is a chaotic thrift store while everyone else is living inside a perfectly curated Pinterest board? If you peeked at my YouTube homepage, you'd think I was one field of wildflowers away from leaving society forever. It's a never-ending scroll of off-grid living, luxury New York apartment hunting, that girl aesthetics, thousands of dollars worth of hauls, and of course, dreamy van life videos. Click on any of these and you'll be greeted by the usual suspects. A 20-something in a pioneer dress frolicking through a meadow, camera precariously propped on a rock, someone unboxing an excessive number of Amazon packages or Target hauls in their pristine all-white kitchen, with a kitchen island the size of my entire apartment, or a free spirit waking up in a van, dramatically stretching with their dog laying by their side as if they didn't just wake up freezing with condensation dripping from the ceiling. Meanwhile, my actual life? Well, I also live in an apartment. But no kitchen island, no daily Amazon hauls, and definitely no frolicking. I watch these 20-somethings move apartments like they're changing outfits, selling everything, and starting fresh every year with a brand new aesthetic. Meanwhile, I'm over here with the same mismatched, hand-me-down furniture and wearing clothing that I've had for 15 years or more. And look, I get it. I know social media isn't real life. Sometimes I laugh out loud watching a girl twirling in a field, fully aware that she sprinted back and forth to get that slow-motion shot of her hand grazing the tall grass. Do I admire her commitment? Absolutely. Do I also imagine her tripping over a rock mid-spin? Maybe. The same goes for those just waking up videos where someone groggily reaches for their phone as if they didn't wake up first, check the lighting, maybe dab on a little concealer, set up the tripod, and then stage the whole scene. We know it's fake, and yet somehow we still buy into it. We start thinking, wow, this person really has it all together. Meanwhile, we feel like a mess because our mornings don't look like a soft-lit montage set to a French cafe soundtrack. It's marketing at its finest. A whole cottage industry, pun very much intended, built around selling aspiration. I've talked about this in my Should I Move video, but for the record, I'm not unhappy in LA. My interest in moving is purely financial. Housing costs here make my bank account cry. But I've done the whole aspirational move before. Back in 2018, frustrated with my toxic job, I convinced myself that moving to Boise, Idaho was the answer. I pictured myself in a charming craftsman home, strolling to a cute coffee shop each morning, befriending my lovely neighbors, hosting backyard potlucks, and obviously meeting the handsome boy next door. Spoiler alert, none of that happened. Although I met some very lovely people in Boise. I ignored every instinct telling me, girl, what are you doing? And instead decided I was starring in my own personal Hallmark movie. The reality? I cried through 90% of the drive to Boise, arrived, and immediately started planning my escape. No cute neighborhood, no dream house, no charming love interest. Just me, my regret, and a sudden awareness of how much I really, really miss the beach. I lasted all of 6 months before moving back. I've moved before. I moved from my hometown of Detroit to Seattle on a whim. That worked out. Moving to LA to be a movie trailer editor. That crashed and burned in 6 months. Moved back to Seattle. Moved back to LA. And then the Boise fiasco. And finally, LA again. The difference between what worked and what didn't, it was because of an internal pull, not a fantasy fueled by Instagram and daydreams. A lot of us fall into this I'll be happier when mindset. What experts call the hedonic treadmill. We see an aesthetic online and convince ourselves that that's the key to happiness. But what the videos don't show is the loneliness, the stress, the freezing van nights, the drone crashing mid-yoga session, or the financial strain of starting fresh every year for the sake of content. We don't see the New York City influencers spiraling over rent because moving vlogs perform better than I stayed put and saved money vlogs. And look, this isn't me throwing shade. I still watch these videos. I just know now that the key isn't chasing someone else's aesthetic. It's learning to love your life. You don't need to sell everything and go off-grid in a tiny house to have a peaceful life. Maybe just put your phone down for a second, yes, I'm talking to myself, and be present. Grow something on your balcony, join a community garden, and romanticize what you already have. Because while you're chasing the next big thing, someone out there is probably daydreaming about your life. Just some food for thought the next time I inevitably click on another van life vlog. Thanks for watching.